Hey.
I'm coming in to apologize on what I presumed.
Yeah, it was a misunderstanding.
Okay, so it was a misunderstanding. So I'm apologizing for what you said because I was goofing with you. You were looking in the mirror and I was
basically what you
were
thought,
outside.
right.
So the way you brought it to me, I was presuming that you went, how many hours do you have, like, you think
left
I'm
in the house.
Okay, how many hours I have in the house.
Right,
No,
which wasn't even close.
But then you put it around and said, that you want to speak to me, Adam. So I'm going, well, why would you want to speak to me about Adam?
Because here's the situation. If you want to answer, do you want me to? Because I think this is what happened. Adam told a few people in here, and I'm not going to name names just based on the fact that he was going to vote for us to stay. Okay. And then he told other people other things, okay? Whereas so did, Sheila.
Everybody in this household. So they told you one thing, they told...
Exactly.
Until they go in that door, like I said, it's a completely different...
But here's the bottom line is that at this point, Adam's kind of throwing her under the bus, saying that it was her decision, it was on her shoulders, which wasn't the case in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
Period. That's it, and that's all.
No, he was saying stuff as we're walking out of the diary room. He said, now they're going to come after you. And then, like, as if I'm an individual. I'm not your freaking partner. Right. I'm just some individual. Everybody's going to start targeting me now because of my decision. And it was our decision, not just mine, because then you would have had to come in if it was just mine.
Right.
And
on top of it, two other people voted the same way.
And then when he went in the back, before they were even evicted out of the house, he goes, yeah, I hope you're fucking happy because it's going to bite you in the ass. This is my partner telling me this?
And you're screaming in her face this far, threatening her is
threatening me just now.
That's
in my face with his body.
And honestly, Alex, you're like I presume that you're like a real man in the fact that like men don't talk to women that way. You know what I mean? And
I'm sorry for calling you dummy.
That was
you know I don't
for.
think you're a dummy. You know I don't. I'm sorry. That was stupid. That was stupid.
I just played that after the fact.
I'm not mad at you. But Alex, really, I'm not mad at you. That's why I came in here
because I'm hearing screaming and shit like that. I don't. Like,
no.
That's not
and then you went and you had to throw in the fact that, well, if I wanted to get rid of a couple, it would have been the miserable couple and it would have been me and Adam.
That's in the beginning, before Parker and everybody was saying, oh, we need to get rid of the negativeness. It was just like everyone said,
but he keeps bringing it. He keeps bringing it into the game. I don't want to be negative.
Listen to me. He might bring it, okay? But you let the house know. You're like an Amanda, okay? I might have problems with people. Wait,
really?
It's just him. Well,
okay.
It's not. He's not like he's going out there and saying, "Oh, she's a bitch, or she's a dummy." Where you do, you understand what I'm saying? Whereas you're talking.
What was he saying out there with you and Maddie?
Because what am I supposed to do? We're just screaming all the time and da da da. What do you mean? When we were working out?
When you guys were outside,
we were working out. We were talking
about
screaming.
I thought he was yelling.
We were saying.
Here we go about his bitches.
I don't want to say it on camera, but.
They
like
already got
Parker and Parker being black and it was like, oh, that's my. They were saying things like that, and he'd be like, oh no, you can't say that, and like you got to be careful on how you approach it. And Ball is like, shit, I hang out with the biggest ones. I don't have a problem. Like he was screaming about nothing that had to do with you. Because first we were talking about when we went out.
He was saying stuff to me in the house in front of people.
Not to us. When we were out there, it was the whole that thing. Yeah. And when we went upstairs, he was talking about, oh man. I feel bad for my mother because I wasn't able to say goodbye for her, and I know that she's probably upset. So if I have a chance to win, I hope there's a picture on the wall. And Maddie's like, yeah, I almost broke down to Natalie because, this makes you actually think about life being in here and how much you miss home and stuff like that. So there was never any talk about you
but
or
earlier
anything.
He
it was
did
all
it in
more
front of
personal.
People.
Earlier, though,
he was doing it in front of people.
I wasn't there, nor did, I didn't see that stuff. So, I apologize about that, but I'm just coming here. You listen.
Okay,
you want to stay in here? I'm just going to throw this at you. Women are supposed to cook.
Yeah, and
so I don't want to see you
doing it.
No. I just don't want to see you get
in trouble,
a penalty or something like that.
No, we'll come back in there. I just need to cool off. And thank you for apologizing, Alex. I'm cool with you, and I don't think you're a dummy. I think you're very smart and you're hot.
Thank you, baby.
Okay. Anyway.